Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. India announces $175 million special economic package for Seychelles. Both countries sign MoUs across sectors like health, meteorology, electronics, IT and good governance. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to his Mauritian counterpart Dr. Navinchandra Ramgoolam, reaffirms shared objectives of peace and stability in Indian Ocean region. Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan says India-US trade deal safeguard interests of Indian farmers with major grains fully protected in the agreement. Uttar Pradesh becomes first state to present its own economic survey report during the ongoing budget session of Assembly. BJP-led Mahayuti records sweeping victory in Maharashtra Zilla Parishad elections. And ICC confirms Pakistan's participation in all scheduled ICC Men's T20 World Cup matches, including against India on 15 February in Colombo. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced a special economic package of $175 million for the Seychelles. Addressing the joint press conference after meeting the President of the Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Hermini, in New Delhi yesterday, the Prime Minister said this package will support social housing, e-mobility, vocational training, health, defence and maritime security.
इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ते हुए $175 मिलियन के स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक पैकेज की घोषणा करने जा रहे हैं। यह पैकेज सोशल हाउसिंग, ई मोबिलिटी, वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग, स्वास्थ्य, रक्षा और मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी जैसे क्षेत्रों में ठोस परियोजनाओं को सपोर्ट देगा। इन पहलों से सेशेल्स के लोगों, विशेषकर युवाओं के लिए रोजगार और कौशल के नए अवसर सृजित होंगे। सेशेल्स की कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग में भारत के आईटेक प्रोग्राम की महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका रही।
The Prime Minister added that as a maritime neighbour and trusted partner, Seychelles holds a special place in India's Vision Mahasagar.
एक मैरीटाइम नेबर और विश्वसनीय साझेदार के रूप में सेशेल्स भारत के महासागर विजन का अभिन्न अंग है। हमारा सहयोग जल, थल और नभ को समाहित करता है। चर्चाओं में हमने इस साझेदारी को और अधिक सशक्त बनाने का मार्ग प्रशस्त किया। अपने आर्थिक सहयोग को और सुदृढ़ बनाने के लिए नए अवसरों की तलाश जारी रखने पर हम सहमत हैं।
India and Seychelles also signed 7 Memoranda of Understanding or MoUs across various sectors including health, meteorology, electronics and information technology and good governance. Moreover, President Draupadi Murmu hosted a banquet in honour of the visiting Seychelles President Patrick Hermini at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Welcoming him yesterday, she said that India's relationship with Seychelles is based on mutual trust and respect and shared belief in democracy and pluralism. Earlier, Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan called on the President of Seychelles. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had a telephonic conversation with his Mauritian counterpart, Dr. Navinchandra Ramgoolam. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said that during the conversation yesterday, they reaffirmed their commitment to strengthen the special, historic and people-centric ties that unite both the nations. Both leaders also reviewed progress in the wide-ranging cooperation. The Prime Minister further said that India and Mauritius will continue to work together to achieve shared objectives of peace and stability in the Indian Ocean region. Mr. Modi also said that he looks forward to welcoming Dr. Ramgoolam for the AI Impact Summit next week. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan has said that the India-US trade deal is the best agreement in the national interest in which the interests of farmers have been fully safeguarded. Talking to media after Govardhan Parikrama at Mathura in Uttar Pradesh, the Agriculture Minister said major grains including wheat and paddy have been completely protected in this agreement.
प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी को
I would like to thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He did not allow the farmers of India to be harmed. This agreement is the best agreement in the interest of the nation. The interests of the farmers have been safeguarded. This agreement is an example of diplomacy, development and dignity.
डिप्लोमेसी, डेवलपमेंट और डिग्निटी का
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that the Union Budget 2026-27 reflects the government's commitment for continuity, certainty and predictability from a policy point of view for businesses and industry. She said that it will enable them to foster long-term plans and investment commitments. She said this while addressing the board members of the US-India Strategic Partnership Forum in New Delhi yesterday. Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw met US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore, in New Delhi. They discussed strengthening strategic ties with a focus on semiconductors, electronics manufacturing and supply chain resilience. In a social media post yesterday, Mr. Vaishnaw said he looks forward to strong participation from the United States in the AI Impact Summit 2026. The first BRICS Sherpa meeting commenced in New Delhi yesterday. Secretary for Economic Relations and India's BRICS Sherpa, Sudhakar Dalela, highlighted the key priorities of India's chairship based on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for people-centric and humanity-first approach. He also underlined the overall theme of building for resilience, innovation, cooperation and sustainability. India will chair BRICS for the fourth time this year. Russia has said it will actively support India's chairmanship of BRICS, describing New Delhi's agenda as modern and highly relevant with strong focus on counter-terrorism and energy security. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that India, which assumed the chair on 1st of January this year, is prioritizing issues that address current global challenges while preparing for the future. In an interview with TV BRICS, he highlighted the relevance of counter-terrorism amid persistent threats in the region. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will deliver the keynote address at the National Conference on tackling cyber-enabled frauds and dismantling the ecosystem in New Delhi today. On this occasion, he will also inaugurate the new cybercrime branch of the Central Bureau of Investigation. He will also launch the State Cybercrime Coordination Centre dashboard of the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Centre, or I4C, under the Ministry of Home Affairs. The Rajya Sabha will resume discussions on the Union Budget 2026-27 today. Lok Sabha is also scheduled to take up the general discussion on the Union Budget. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had presented the Union Budget in the Parliament on the 1st of this month. The first phase of the budget session commenced on 28th of January and will continue till the Friday. The second phase will take place from 9th March to 2nd of April. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. Uttar Pradesh has become the first state in the country to present its own economic survey report showcasing the pace of development and acceleration in industrialization. Uttar Pradesh's Finance Minister Suresh Khanna yesterday tabled the economic review report for the year 2025-26 during the budget session of the Legislative Assembly. We have more from our correspondent.
The state's contribution to the national economy has increased from 8.6% in the year 2016-17 to 9.1% in the year 2024-25. The survey also states that size of state economy has more than doubled from rupee 13.30 lakh crore in 2016-17 to 30.25 lakh crore rupees in 2024-25, and it is poised to reach rupees 36 lakh crores in 2025-26. According to the survey, the state government has consistently increased spending on rural development compared to 1,814.34 lakh Manav Divas in 2017-18. UP generated 3,363.97 lakh Manav Divas in 2024-25, an increase of 85.41%. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Akashvani News, Lucknow.
The BJP-led Mahayuti has recorded a sweeping victory in the Maharashtra Zilla Parishad elections, winning 552 of the 731 seats whose results were declared by the State Election Commission yesterday. Within the ruling alliance, the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, emerged on top with 225 seats, followed by the Nationalist Congress Party, NCP, with 165 seats, and the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena with 162 seats. In the opposition, Maha Vikas Aghadi, the Congress won 55 seats, the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena UBT secured 43 seats, while the Sharad Pawar-led NCP-SP won 26 seats. Independents and smaller parties accounted for the remaining seats. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has hailed the resounding success of the BJP and Mahayuti in the Zilla Parishad elections in Maharashtra. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said that across rural and urban Maharashtra, the people want good governance and an alliance which works in the spirit of the state's glorious culture. The Election Commission of India has appointed Ashok Kumar as the new Chief Electoral Officer of Delhi. He will assume the charge, replacing R. Alice Vaz. In a letter to the Chief Secretary of Delhi, the Commission mentioned that Mr. Ashok Kumar has to assume the charge of the office of the CEO, NCT of Delhi, immediately. In January, the poll panel asked the Delhi government to furnish a panel of 3 IAS officers to select the CEO. Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav flagged off a new passenger train service connecting Sairang in Mizoram and Silchar in Assam. He also inaugurated the blended hospitality service at Guwahati railway station. The newly introduced train will operate 5 days a week, improving rail connectivity between Mizoram and Assam. On to sports. The International Cricket Council ICC has confirmed the participation of Pakistan in all their scheduled ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026 matches, including their match against India on the 15th of February in Colombo. In a statement released last night, the ICC said that the dialogue between ICC and Pakistan Cricket Board took place as part of a broader engagement with both parties, recognizing the need for constructive dealings and being united, committed and purposeful in their aspirations to serve the best interests of the game with integrity, neutrality and cooperation. And now for a look at today's newspapers. It's over to Shagun Chopra.
Thank you, Anuja. Dailies have widely reported on the Prime Minister announcing a special economic package of $175 million for Seychelles to support the developmental needs of the island nation. The Asian Age headline states, talks held on defence, trade, 14 pacts inked, Modi invited to 50th year celebrations in June. The statesman cites PM Modi engages students nationwide in Pariksha Pe Charcha 2026, inspiring vision for Viksit Bharat. In its editorial, Hindustan Times has highlighted on how domestic entrepreneurs have led the country's economic transformation with prioritization of nurturing domestic talent by enabling better access to capital and stronger research industry links. The Hindu mentions the Delhi police is all set to probe the leak of former army chief's book, as the necessary clearance for publication of this book is yet to be received. The Indian Express writes about Pakistan's U-turn on the T20 World Cup boycott threat, as Pakistan is now ready to play India. The paper adds, the decision has saved international cricket from massive financial dent as the game slates high stakes. Taxpayers who earn only via salary set to get simpler IT forms, says Hindustan Times. And finally, time to fly over traffic. Air taxi proposal is here is a Times of India headline talking about a CII report about an air taxi corridor linking Gurugram, Connaught Place and Noida International Airport with rooftop vertiports, cutting travelling time from hours to mere minutes and help ease chronic infrastructure bottlenecks in Delhi NCR. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Shagun. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India announces $175 million special economic package for Seychelles. Both countries sign MoUs across sectors like health, meteorology, electronics, IT and good governance. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to his Mauritian counterpart Dr. Navinchandra Ramgoolam, reaffirms shared objectives of peace and stability in Indian Ocean region. Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan says India-US trade deal safeguard interests of Indian farmers with major grains fully protected in the agreement. Uttar Pradesh becomes first state to present its own economic survey report during the ongoing budget session of Assembly. BJP-led Mahayuti records sweeping victory in Maharashtra Zilla Parishad elections, and ICC confirms Pakistan's participation in ICC Men's T20 World Cup matches. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice